Let's get it, man. This is Dirty Solo. Shut 'em down radio.
Yeah, we here.
Shut 'em down
Yo,
radio.
Ray. Shut 'em down radio. Got Brittney B in the building. Going on.
Hello, how you doing?
Good. What's up, Brittney? How are you?
I'm good. I'm awesome. Blessed.
Can you hear me?
Can't complain. Yes, sir. I can hear you.
All right, let's get this. Let's get this. So, everybody that's listening out there, this is Shut 'em Down Radio. This is 6. We on the line with Solo, and we on the line with Brittney B. Brittney B was born in Racine, Wisconsin, which is actually not too far from me. And she was raised in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, where she found her passion for dance. So let's get into this. Give us a little background about you and your journey to where you are now.
Oklahoma City is pretty well back then when I was growing up and I was a teenager, way before a teenager, might be like 10, 11, 12 years old. Oklahoma City was real big for dancing. We had our own dance group. Everybody had their own dance group. I would say street dance. Everybody had their own dance group, and we was like meeting up. We didn't use the word competition. We didn't use the word battle. We used the word face-off. So we used to have all these groups, and we'd meet up and we'd have face-offs, as in going head to head. And that was going on for like a long time. I've opened up for different concerts, local concerts that's there. We didn't have social media there, so the way that we promoted was through commercials that aired on BET or on 1140 Power Jamming radio station there. That's
Still there? Shut 'em down radio. Go ahead and continue, please.
Yeah, no problem. So after I graduated from high school and moved to Los Angeles, California, I did, numerous things here as far as going to go take dance classes. I've taught in dance studios. I've taught for various amount of different companies. I've been a part of a crump dancing squad. I've learned the Los Angeles genre of dancing, and I just been working. I just been working all around town.
Yeah, I noticed you've been busy. So, why did you come up with the concept to do the 8-count dance mixtape? Like, what was the inspiration?
Just something different. Honestly, just something different. I knew that I wanted to direct and choreograph my own videos with kind of like a high budget to where they can look like artist music videos in itself. And I knew that I needed to be strategically, and I needed to be consistent with it. So I didn't know what I was going to do. All I knew was I was going to shoot these videos and hold on to them. So when it came time to release them, I just had to come with a creative form to release them. So I decided to line it up and do it just like it was an album or a mixtape, just in the dance form.
Yep, makes sense. Yeah, I appreciate that unique approach. So what kind of doors have opened up since you actually presented that mixtape?
Shut 'em down radio. This door have opened up. I'm able to be on here and, promote my mixtape. Definitely. We still working. We definitely still working. I'm planting seeds, and you know how long it takes for a plant, bro.
Yeah. See, that's good. Like, I appreciate that even more because you got motivation, you got passion, and you got vision. Because obviously, if you plant a seed and you don't see it grow, you need vision. So you got to believe that, invest in yourself, and which you did. So I noticed your bio basically contained 3 core categories. The first one was dancer, second one's choreographer, third one was creative director. So my question is, are you an editor, or you a creative director, or you kind of play both roles? How do you?
No, I don't edit at all. I'm all visual and hands-on. I come up with treatments. So all of my videos, I direct it on myself. I come up with treatments to where I can direct anybody else's videos or whatnot. But yeah, I just love to direct. I have the vision for it.
Nice. So what's your background with creative direction? Is this something that you've kind of self-taught, or were you kind of someone was a mentor towards you? How did you get to that point where you felt comfortable doing that?
You know what? It's natural. It's all just natural. Sometimes I can have a dream about it. Sometimes I can be driving and just see this vision, and then I put it together. And I've been doing it for so long that I didn't even know the name of it. I didn't even know that that's what I was doing until later when I got really involved in the whole California, you know what I'm saying, the world here as in the entertainment business, and then I'm starting to learn the lingo of it. Like, okay, wow, I've been doing that for a while. I didn't even know that I was doing it.
Yep.
It's all just natural.
Yeah, indeed, indeed. So what is the BZ Films? Is that your company for video production?
No, not at all. It's actually that's my videographer. His name is BZ, and he just put added the BZ films, the films to the last one. But that's my videographer. Shout out to BZ Films. You know,
nice.
if it wasn't that's if I was Kobe, if I was Kobe, he'd definitely be my Shaq. So that's my right hand man. We made it happen together. I would it wouldn't even came together if it wasn't for both of them.
So you got a squad, and that's what you need. You need a team of people, and you got to see the vision as well. Indeed.
Absolutely.
So yeah, there's a couple things that I noticed. Now, obviously, I went through and watched some of the videos. I don't even know if these videos that I'm about to name off were on the 8-count mixtape because I wasn't really keeping track. I was just kind of going through and see what was going on. One of the videos that I really liked was one by Tory Lanez, where it broke in a minute. I felt like it had some great fast cuts. Camera movements are really dope, and it looked like you guys had a lot of fun with that one. So I really liked that one.
Thank you.
Another
Thank
one
you so
I
much.
really liked was, indeed, Ty Dolla $ign. You did one called Hottest in the City, which is really dope for me because it had this vertical composition, and it really looked like it was only 2 camera positions. You had this, full body shot, and then you had this 30-degree upward shot that kind of got your chest and your head and that stuff. But every time you moved or weren't moving, it looked like you were at the top of the world, like you were one of those palm trees. You were just as tall. So that was pretty fresh.
Awesome. I could tell you edit.
I do, but I'm just here to appreciate a creative mind. So that's what we're going to stay on topic with.
Awesome.
But another one that I thought was freaky was Young Thug's Hot. You had that mirrored reflections here and there, and that was freaky. It was cool. Don't get me wrong, it was cool, but it was freaky. It was like one of those things that you don't really want to watch at night because it was like being stuck on a bus. Something creeping under your seat on a school bus after hours in the dark.
Yeah, that's funny.
So, it was good though.
No,
so
absolutely. Thank you so much. I appreciate you just watching. Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. You obviously have a creative mind. It's not something that we need to tell people. If they just see those videos, they're gonna know. It's like you're the real deal. Like this is, you got vision, and that's what people need. But what I find interesting about your background is that you have an associate's degree in criminal justice.
Yes, sir.
So look, not only are you creative, you're like creatively smart. This girl knows the law.
As far as as far as just graduating from high school, the next step is to go to college or what you're gonna do with your life. And I really wasn't raised on living a Hollywood dream, or like I said, I was in Oklahoma City, and as far as Oklahoma, they kind of clown you and talk about you if you're still continuing to dance after 18. It's like, okay, where's your life? We didn't have opportunity in Oklahoma the way that we have opportunity in California. So therefore, when I graduated from high school, I had to get on the ball of what I wanted to do. So that's where that came from. I went to college, and I'm definitely into criminal justice. I love watching First 48, CSI, all of those type of things. So yes, if I had to work a 9-to-5 job, that would be my field.
That'd be it.
Yeah.
That'd be actually pretty cool, though. I appreciate that too. Look, we got a whole bunch of things that we could talk about that you could do that is actually higher level stuff. You know what I mean? So you got an education, and beyond everything else, get that knowledge. You know what I mean? Because you could use that to your advantage, and actually use it for helping other people too at some point. So good job. I pat you on the back, or shake your hands, or give you daps or whatever. But so you got a number of career highlights, like this list. There's actually some cool stuff on here, actually. So a couple things on here that I'm just reading kind of off of a list right now. Pre-game LA Clippers show dance performance, Black Lives Matter performance, on top of obviously you choreographed and the creator of the 8-count dance mixtape, but you also have first place showstoppers, dance competition, starting the pilot show Greatest Dancer by Shane Sparks. What did you do with that particular pilot show?
So what happened was I just got a casting call, for a show that
Mm-hmm.
they was potentially going to go on air, that they wanted to shoot the pilot for it, and kind of cast it to different TV channels to get a placement for it. And
Yep.
so I was just going to the casting call just to just to dance or whatever and be a part of the show, and had no idea that I was going to end up being the number one main dancer that was on the show.
Mm-hmm.
So it was definitely my very first TV experience, big audience experience as far as like an adult and being on live TV, and man, it was a blessing. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. But that's how that all came about. I just got a casting call and went, and had no idea that I was going to be the main person on there.
Yeah. Nice. Shane Sparks, the legend. Yeah. So that's pretty dope. So what are you doing right now to promote yourself, and give us some of the tools that you're utilizing to help you get that exposure? And then I'll have a few more questions for you after that.
No problem at all. Definitely social media, of course. I'm using Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Number one that I'm trying to push everything to is to YouTube, trying to get those subscribers up. If you're listening to me right now, y'all make sure y'all tap in for me, youtube.com/Madam Brittney B. Hit the bell with the notification so you can get alerted every time I post a new video. As far as that, I'm going to shut them down, radio, trying to push it here. Anything that I can do, word of mouth to all my family. I'm just doing it in any way that I can do it.
Yep, there we go. That's what it is. So then here's another question for you. And this is like a little bit of transparency here. What is it that you think you need to get to your next plateau, your next level in what your objectives are?
Time.
Like if you had a wish
all list,
give me like 3 things on that wish list.
You know what? I would say, if I had a wish list, my wish list would be definitely what I'm pursuing right now, as in time, dedication, and motivation. And I think that that's all that I need to get there. It's just a matter of time.
Indeed. Yep, indeed. So where do you see yourself a year from now? Because right now, the same, everyone's feeling the same effects, or maybe not the same effects, but COVID has disrupted. So how about that? COVID disrupted a lot of things, as far as performances are concerned, in the theater, on the street, in a club, whatever. So where do you see yourself in a year? And we're going to talk about COVID being gone or really not as relevant as it is now. In a year from now, where do you see yourself?
In a year from now, we're going to speak it into existence. COVID will be gone. Not necessarily gone, but it'll be a healthier world. We'll be a little bit more comfortable with walking around and, standing a little bit more close to each other. But in a year from now, with that being said, I would love for the dance studios to be open back up. I see myself teaching packed out classes to where it's, they sold out. People out in the hallway, they can't even get in. They got to wait on next week for the next class. The 8-count volume 2 dance mixtape have released, and I'm still promoting that. And I'm going to shut them down radio again, still promoting. And we just going to keep it pushing.
Yep. Nice. Appreciate that. One of your background, something in your background was talking about you connecting with hold on one second, for a group you auditioned for a group called Bomb Squad. Do you remember that group?
That was my number one group. That was the group that we took over Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. And that's the one that I was just telling you in the beginning how the dance world was. Yeah, of course.
Yep. So now that you confirmed that, do you keep in contact with any of those members?
Absolutely. We follow each other all on social media, but the number one person that I really keep in contact is, shout out to Tara Finley. That was the director of the group. And, she reposts my videos. She shares my videos. She gives me a whole lot of aspiration for me to just keep going and put my city on as a whole. Yeah, we family.
So how many of them are still dancing and doing the choreography?
Just Brittney Benson, just me. That's it, and that's all.
Yeah. I was curious because that happens. Like with it could be with anything. It could be with sports. It could be with school classes. I mean, it don't matter. At some point, someone's going to continue in that direction, and then others will, their passions just expand to other things that they find more, I guess, relevant to them. So just curious about that, but it's good to hear that they're supporting you and that you're still connecting with them. I believe that, burning bridges is really not the thing to do, especially for independent artists, for anybody in general, but definitely for the independent artists.
Right.
So let's see here. Who do you want to work with? Like, if you were being hired by, say, one of the artists on the billboards or whatnot, who would you want to be connected with? And it could be a couple people.
Chris Brown, Missy Elliott.
I figured.
And then definitely Nipsey Hussle, rest in peace.
Yeah.
If I could,
no doubt.
Yeah, for sure.
I could see that. I could totally see you rocking it out for Missy Elliott, Chris Brown as well. They both got their own flavor that they bring to the table. Nice. So do you also do anything with music production and things of that nature? Or strictly on the
I actually,
creative choreography?
No, I create music. I rap.
Oh, nice. How come we don't have that?
You definitely do. You got to tap in. Solo. Okay. He got some music for you. Check me out.
I'm gonna check you out. Nice. So at this time, you know what I want you to do is give some shout outs. Because we got people listening, and just let people know who you are holding up right now.
All right. Well, starting off, shout out to Shut 'Em Down Radio. I appreciate the opportunity. Appreciate everybody, all the listeners that's on right now tuning in. Thank you so much. I want to shout out BZ Film. That's my videographer. Been holding me down. We made the 8 count happen. I sure appreciate it. And the next one is just my mom, my dad, and my family. Just all my supporters. Anybody that tapped in and even just took the time to view the video, whether it was 30 seconds or the whole thing. Thank you so much. I sure appreciate you. Shout out to Oklahoma City. That's my city.
Yeah, so actually, I didn't even ask, is your parents, how have they been supporting you through your whole vision?
My dad, he still lives in Wisconsin, Racine, and they old, so he's really not too social media savvy or even internet savvy. So he called me a lot. Brittney, what's the link? What's the link? What's the link? He's there showing everybody. And my mom, man, that's my woman. She's so crazy. She's a critiquer. If I don't hear nothing at all, I know that I'm good. But she'll call me, Brittney, you're holding the microphone too close to your mouth. Or Brittney, I didn't like that you was wearing this today. You should try a different color. That's how they support me. nothing, all good
nice.
though. Nothing but the best. Nothing but the best. Just love wants the best for me. They proud of me. They proud parents.
Yeah, no doubt. So what's funny about that is, I know, like with my own father, sometimes he gets a little crazy. So like if we're out, and we're not always like together and stuff like that, but remember the last time we went out, we went bowling. And, obviously at the bowling alley, they playing as a DJ or music is just playing. So he starts dancing with the bowling ball, you know what I'm saying? Just to kind of like show off a little bit. Have your parents done that with you at some point? Like fake challenge you, or just kind of to basically say they support you without saying they support you?
Oh yeah, my like I said, my mom, she's the one. They'll go back and forth and argue with each other over who I really got it from. I think my mom is more of the performer. She was definitely a life of the party every time she show up at like a family function. But yeah, my mom all the time. My mom even might tell me, Brittney, you can't dance no more. Brittney, you do the same moves over and over again. She stay coming for me. Stay coming for me.
Yeah. That's funny. All right, so this is what we're going to do right now, because I know we got 2 songs for you. We're going to get into one of the songs right now. I'm going to have Salo jump online. Just give us 1 second here.
No problem.
Salo. Yes, sir. Yeah, we did. So we're going to get into this track right here. Let's get into this track, Brittney B. Toilet Bowl, produced by DJ Matrix.
Shut 'em down radio. We actually gonna flow right into this next song, which is called Yikes. Let's do it.
In my magazine, well, I don't fuck with you. I'm a whole cancer. You crossed me and I'm through. Yikes. Yikes. Yikes.
Shut 'em down radio. Shut 'em down radio.
Shut 'em down.
Shut 'em down radio. Brittney B.
Yeah.
You still there? You
Yes,
got some
sir.
skills.
I'm still here.
You got some skills.
Thank you.
You got some skills.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's actually a little surprise, you know, because most of the videos that I've seen have been they're the dance choreography videos. So honestly, my mind shifted, and I just solely focused on that and really just kind of tuned out the other side of your skill set. But you got skill set there. You know, the music, the lyrics, the composition, the storyline. You know, definitely creative, and that is what's going to take you to the next level. Is continuing to cultivate that creativity. You know what I'm saying? So,
awesome.
So with that being said, I appreciate your time. We obviously can't keep you all night, but you know, you can always come back on the show. You know, we'll keep the door open and keep the lines of communication flowing. And man, one last shout out if you want. You know, tell people again where they can find you. Make sure it's nice and clear, and we're gonna close it out.
For sure. Big shout out to Shut 'em Down Radio. Thanks, Shut 'em Down. I appreciate you appreciate you having me today. I'm sorry about that. Make sure y'all tap in and follow me on Instagram. That's at Brittney Benson 405. And please make sure you subscribe to my YouTube, youtube.com/Madam Brittney B. Hit the bell so you can get the notifications every time a new video drops. Thank you, Salo. I sure appreciate you.
Here we go. Once again, to everybody that's listening, Brittney B. Yep.
Nice, Brittney.
6 and Salo. We over here rocking that Shut 'em Down Radio. All right, have a great rest of your week, and you know, we'll be in touch real soon.
Bless. Thank you so much.
Much respect.
Peace. Yeah, we just rocked out with Brittney B. Go check her on all social media. Check out her 8 count on YouTube. Let's get it, man. Shut 'em down radio. We out of here. Peace.
Let's go.